Hello everyone, it's Izzibel. Welcome to my channel. Today I am working on sketch 20, series 9 of the 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And Adam over at Dotty Belt Flair has incorporated the prompt of using a pattern background paper, which it's subtle, but I end up using. Now I'm excited to use this one because I personally created it. I'm going to go with these photos right here of my daughter. She was on her way out to a Winter Wonderland dance, and I made her go into the background and take pictures. She's sort of in that emo tomboy phase, and it's not very often that I get to see her dressed up. So when she does, or even when she's not, I always try to take pictures of her because in my childhood, I don't have very many pictures. I'm a newborn, infant, toddler, and then I completely blank out and you don't see pictures until I'm literally in junior year of high school. So I made effort with my family to take lots and lots of pictures. So I decided that I am going to go with the white and gray pattern paper background, and I bring in this Bira Craft Continuous Border Paper Craft Punch that I purchased on Amazon. Now I started to border the page and realized that I hadn't cut it down. So I finish off this border, I get it trimmed down to the size that I want, and then I border the bottom piece of it. Now originally I thought that I was going to border these photos with a closer purple to her hair color, but I really liked the blue better, so I ended up going with the blue, and that created the theme that I started to lean towards. So with this blue cardstock, I'm going to create 2 strips for the top and bottom strips on the sketch. Now, originally when I thought of the sketch, I wanted to use a ribbon, but I couldn't locate a blue ribbon that had white dashes, so I'm just going to create my own. I get the strips cut down, and I didn't realize I lost footage, but all I do is get my T-ruler where I'm going to start drawing my lines, and I just do a tick mark for every other centimeter. Now, it's very strenuous on the eyes. I don't recommend it, but it was something that I had to do in order to accomplish what I was going for. For the floral element, I pull in some daisy die cuts that I purchased on Amazon. I'm going to cut them in several different color cardstocks. The shades that I'm pretty much going for are to match the colors in the layout. The color of her hair, the purple, the blue, and then some white. Now I brought in the white just because the other colors are so dark and heavy. I thought that this would just lighten it up and balance it out. So I bring in my close to my heart piercing tool, and for each petal I just kind of roll it with my thumb over the piercing tool. Now this is just like curling a ribbon with scissors, so I do that for all of them just to help give them some dimension. And I started to put them on the layout, but then realized that I need to figure out where my title is going to sit. I didn't want to cover up too much of the space, but my title is going to read Beautiful. It's a die cut, a word die cut that I got on scrapbook.com. And once I get it on the layout, I was thinking about the flowers and the dimension that they're going to bring, and I realized that it wasn't going to feel cohesive, like it'll just be on the bottom portion. So I carefully remove all the pictures that I already adhered, and I get some fun foam backed on them so that they're also propped up a little bit, and then that just makes me a little bit more happy as far as once I get the flowers, it's gonna look much more coordinated. So I fit the Beautiful just like in the sketch, and that in between all photos, and then I'm gonna get the flowers laid out. Now I do apologize, I started to design the page, and again, I don't know what was going on with my camera, but it just kept shutting off on me, so you do miss me kind of fiddling with the flowers and getting them organized. But I start with the white ones on each corner. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort of organize one side and then organize the other side the exact same way, because I want it to be almost mirrored. That's kind of how I have it on the sketch, so I really wanted to do it that way. I decided that I needed some of the flowers to, even though they carried the dimension, I wanted them to be a little bit lifted so that it kind of looks like they're not all on the same line, so to speak. Like, you'll have depth in between them, some of them behind, some of them up front. So some of them I do have some square foam stickers, and then that helps out with what I was going for in the depth and dimension on these flowers. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like. Some of these are adhered, some of them are not. I'm still working on getting them adhered, but I'm literally going to mirror it on the other side. And I'm just going to jump to that part because I don't think you guys need to watch me glue every single flower back down. So here it is. I went diving into my stash and I came across these purple and blue flowers that I had purchased from the Dollar Tree a while back. Now I thought that I might be able to use them on the layout. I do find a place for them below the larger photo, and I just lined them up. Now I use my powder tool to take the adhesive away from the sticker because right now I'm just kind of auditioning it. My daughter walked in and she really liked it and asked me to keep it, but I am still unsure about it, you guys. Having looked at the layout with the florals before the strip and then looking at it with the strip when it's completed, I could totally fix it. Tell me, you guys, is it too much? Because it feels like it's too much to me. I did leave it for right now. It's not adhered. I did find these Paper Studio like gem dots that I'm gonna use throughout the centers of all the flowers, and then I just kind of pick a color per flower. So the pink one, the light pink and the dark pink are gonna go on the light purple and the dark purple. The silver will go on the blue and the purple glitter, and then I'll use the blue for the white ones. Once I get these all adhered, I take off the flowers under the photo. You guys will be able to see what it looks like without that floral strip that I did. And then I'm gonna get the strip back on. Leave me a comment below and let me know, is this too much? Should I take that strip off? Because I can still do it. Or should I leave it as is because it looks good? Like, to me, I think I just went a little overboard with the flowers, but when I was looking for the center, for the, like, something to use for the center in these flowers, I came across that sticker sheet and I just thought I could use it, and it works. It's the same colors, but clearly you guys can see how I'm torn by this. Okay, I'll move on. So I get all of these gem dots all over the flowers, and then I'm gonna pull in the same blue that I did the ribbon and back the photos. I'm gonna create strips for the journaling. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but when I did the ribbon look on the blue cardstock, I was using a gel pen, and I'm gonna use that same white gel pen to write the journaling. And all I'm gonna do is just, explain that it was December 16, 2021. She was in 6th grade. It was her Winter Wonderland themed dance, and I think she looks so beautiful. So I'm gonna get all of this done, and that's gonna be the layout, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. If you're new here, leave a comment, say hello, tell me what you think. In my description box, I'll have links to anyone else who was playing along during Series 9. They are in Best of 30 Days of Sketches this month. I, however, am not playing along because clearly I am still stuck in the last round. But that's okay. I've got 9 more to go, you guys. I'm gonna hit these out of the park, And I look forward to sharing yet another layout with you guys on another day. Until then, you guys all take care and stay crafty. Bye.